Hi, Gabriella. How are you? Oh, I'm on my ball today. Uh-oh. I'm going to be bouncy. Oh, man. How's it going? How is it? Say hello, hello as you come on. Hopefully you can hear me. I have my little cooler on loud, so if it bugs you guys, let me know. I don't know what you can hear, but I know what I can hear. All right. I got music playing in my head today. Pretty much like every day, but it's intense. And I went for a very long, doing good. Gigi says me too. I went for a very long hike today um, through Garden of the Gods, like for an hour and a half. So I was surprised. I was a little scared. I had to stop quite a few times, but I did it. And I'm feeling okay, feeling all right. I'm like, I don't feel nauseous, so I'm feeling good. But I'm tired now and I need a shower. So that's what's up around here. Pretty good stuff. It's super, super hot here again, but not quite as hot. I don't think we're in the 90s today, so that's good. Mid to high 80s, it looks like. So, yeah. So what's up around here? It's pretty dry. Hoping for some more steady rain, like just a good mellow rain flow, but not too long. Hi, Donita. Hi, hi, hi. How's it going? So, trying to see if there's a message. I didn't even think of that, right before I came on for the collective. Honestly, it was a really good day. I woke up today and the energy just feels so definitely up there, And so I'm trying to ride that wave, just like our message that we received yesterday said to do. And I was even talking to her today. I'm like, what rave? It's like so dry. But it was super cool. Like, it was a lot of fun. Connecting to nature was a definite plus. And oh my goodness, the amount of people that were out there. Holy majoli. So I do know Amy H donated, so I will definitely be delivering her the first message. So hopefully she will be on shortly too. So I'm just going to kind of take a moment, take a time in space. Do you guys have any questions? Anything that you really want me to discuss? I'm so down with that. I love Q&As. I have no problem with those. No problem with on the spot. It's where I really roll. And then, like I said, I do start another adventure coming Monday, and so my hours might change a little bit, but I will do my best to keep a consistent flow. And so that's where we're at here. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Oh, I will do a little bit of heart healing. Are you guys up for that today? Kind of opening up the heart space and seeing what comes through and kind of healing it for everybody. How's that working? Does that sound all right? We'll do a quick one. It's not going to be like really long drawn out. It'll be a quick one. But I can get going on that shortly too. We'll do that first, and then I'll deliver some messages and some healing. Yeah. Sounds nice. Yes, for the heart. Woohoo! Cool. Yeah, mine's a little sore from that walk today. I'm like, oh, Nelly, maybe I need to do another super like heart healing, right? And so we'll see what comes through today, whatever it is, okay? 2222 as I saw that. So it's all about the love and the balance and opening up to higher frequencies, because I feel like it can sound easy, but our bodies don't always take it so easily. Does that sound about right? Like I said, I'm sorry, I did hike through Garden of the Gods today, so not pretty. I was all sweating. Yay, Amy H is here. Hello, hello. Sweet. All right. So I think what we'll do, so I don't see any questions coming through as of yet. We will do a quick heart healing opening. Yes, you can just do one chakra at a time. Heart is of the essence, I feel like, right now because of the energies of the earth. And so we'll go ahead and do this one live. And I might actually shoot on some music while we do it too. Let's see. So give me just a sec. Let me see what I want to put on for music. Oh, look at, I turned it on. I see myself. That's interesting. Okay. I kind of feel like I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Shaman, I guess. Shaman, journey music. That's what I was hearing. And I'm like, but I don't know. And that's what I got. So fine. Shaman drums, which I love. I should not be complaining.
So just lying down, we're going to focus.
You know what? Hang on. Un momento, por favor. Maybe I should do mine. All right. I got this stupid new iPhone and I don't understand why I can't touch all of it's weird. Never had an iPhone before. I'm sorry. I am struggling with it. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, this is why. This is why. All right. So we'll do a collective message, a little bit of some heart healing and opening. And then we will do okay. And I do own the rights to this music, so messages and healing for you guys. Hi! Amy says, good afternoon, everybody! Can I get a woo woo? I don't know, the energy's good. There is a lot of transitioning and a lot of course, sadness at the same time, but I feel like the energy is good. It's up today. And so I'm with that, right? I have it right by the speaker. If that's overwhelming, let me know. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Probably more than I can. So. Okay. All ready? Okay. So right away I hear Metatron. Okay. And he is saying surrender to the path that is least resistant right now. So whatever feels, whichever way gives you the least amount of resistance is more than likely the way you would probably wish to proceed. If in this present moment in time you don't have necessarily a direction that seems easy, it's probably because you're not supposed to do anything about it yet. All right, 1111. Right when I say that, you guys, like, no joke. So that's what Metatron is saying right now with the energy. It should be easy. Everybody hearing that? That's a collective message. Whatever it is you're venturing in on, things like that. And not necessarily that it has to be like super, super easy, right? Because sometimes we have to push a little hard to gain things. It's not that, but if it has an ill feeling, if there's like blockages because right now that energy is there for a reason, and it's ordered to like direct you in another way. Does that make sense? And so go towards the path of least resistance right now. Be in stillness as much as possible is what he is saying. Okay. Be in stillness as much as possible. And again, 11. Make sure that you can feel the energy around you, but much like I discussed yesterday, I mentioned this to somebody else. I think it wasn't on my live, so I'm sorry. I do healings and stuff too, but um, when you're tuning into whatever energy you're tuning into, do your best to take it even a little further. Does that make sense? And that's the kind of energy they want us in right now. And that's how you're going to learn how to take in all these energies that are coming through, because they're in massive waves. And that's how they're showing me. Light waves, I feel like it's from the sun. Okay? From the sun. So major waves of energy from the sun. And it literally is palpable. It literally is something tangible that your body can grab onto. And so this is what they're telling me for the collective right now. Okay. And so, and I didn't channel this prior. But make sure that you are able to slow down your energy as much as possible and then take it further. Dive deeper into the energy. That's right. No matter what you're doing, Okay. Let's say you are just staring at a little plant. All right. Look at this plant really quick. It's not a real one. I'm going to replace it with a real one. I just liked the Buddha. The Buddha, okay? But just imagine staring at that plant and looking at the color. And then I want you to take that a step further. Go deeper into the color of the plant. Notice there's different tones. Then take that a step further. Notice the way the light hits on that plant. Then take that a step further. See if you can feel into the energy of the plant. Then take that a step further. Hey, Mr. Plant, do you have anything I need to know? What are you? Like, what can I do with you? Start to feel into, and you can, I don't care if you say it's nuts, try it. Try to ask something a question with your energy being calm and connected and your mind not taking over, right? And be in that stillness and see what comes your way. I don't care if you would think it's a plant. It's not going to have an answer. A plant is energy, yes? And we're all connected, yes? And this is how that universal energy works, okay? And so this is kind of went into my message as well as their message, you guys. So apparently I'm well aware of how this energy works because I feel like it's at home. But literally it's like just tuning your insides with whatever it is around you, okay? And you do that by taking it a step further, and then taking it a step further, and then taking it a step further. And it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? If you're open, it's gonna cause changes within you. And that's the collective message right now. So it's all a choice, it's all free will. But that's what there is there for you. I mean, not only insight, but just pure soul healing and deeper connection to those around you and the earth. Okay, what a great collective message today. I love that. And Metatron is all about the earth, isn't he? He really, truly is. He comes through a lot when it comes to the earth. So does Sandalphon. Him and Sandalphon are supposed to be brothers, right? That's what they were said to once be on earth. And so it's been interesting that those two have been with me for a great part of my journey. And this card just fell out, and I was going to put it back in the deck, and they're saying no. So I'm going to give it to you guys. Believe. Remember, I say, it's all about what you believe in. Maybe this word you need to masticate. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, masticate means to... Okay, that's what you're doing with your jaw when you break down the essence and the compounds of a food, which is where it starts to process it and dissolve, which is actually in your mouth when you're masticating. And this is interesting because that's what they want you to do with the word. Okay, they want you to start breaking it down and understanding the word believe. What does it mean to truly believe? What does that mean to truly believe? Okay, and really, am I believing? Do I believe in this? Take the word believe and see if it matches every essence of your world. Do I believe in what I'm doing here? Do I believe in what I'm doing there? And I already forgot the channel message they gave, but I feel like whatever it is, you could take that into the other two. Okay? Take that into what they just said right before that as well. Just take things deeper. That's what it is, right? Take things deeper. Take things deeper into what believing means and what you really believe and where you're at on each level of everything. Yep, gotta believe. Exactly. Everything is belief. Just like my shirt says. Believe in magic. It is the answer to everything. Right? It is. It's the answer to everything. It is the answer to everything. So be aware of what you believe. But they're saying that's a baseline message. It's not really about necessarily, okay, I believe this, and then walking away from that word. It's taking that word and matching it in every aspect of self. Does this make sense to you guys? Dissolving it, masticating it. Allow your body to break it apart amongst each essence of where you are. Because what are we? Are we limited one action a day creatures, one emotion a day creatures, one belief a day creatures? Do we only do one thing in a day? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I love this. Like, this is my day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I meet the same people. I wipe the same toilet. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I do. Does that make sense? So take that word as far as we can and analyze where we're at, and that will also allow deeper lights in. Just simply by doing that, you guys. It's not like you have to do really anything other than that. And to release something, you simply say, I intend to release that stuff. You know? And sometimes Spirit will say, write it down. So, and it's just a feeling that you get. How do you know when Spirit is saying something? It's just a feeling that you get. Right? It's a feeling, it's a knowing, it's a nudge, it's a visual. I get a lot of visuals. I receive in every which way. What does that mean? I can get smells. I can feel like somebody's touching me. I get goosebumps. I feel energy big time. Right? Like I get visuals like crazy. I mean, you name it. Okay? It all comes in different ways. So be mindful of that. I don't care who you are. You don't have to be like me. You're receiving something somewhere. Okay? You're just not paying attention to it, all right? If you walk by somebody, here's an example. All you normal people who look up to people like me as if we're different, here's part of the message for the collective. If you think I'm so different, ask yourself this one question, okay? Have you ever encountered somebody where you walk by them and your hairs just go bloop, 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 either a really good feeling or a really bad feeling? And you have no idea. You have no idea who this person is. You just walk by them, and your hairs stand up all over your body. Are you psychic? You're an energy body, just like I am. Okay, we're energy beings. That's what we are. Being psychic is putting a label on deeper connected. That's it. Just being more aware of self. Higher levels of understanding. That's what ascension is. Is this making sense? Because this is part of their collective message. And so I didn't really expect it to go there. That's where it went. So apparently somebody needed all of that. Okay. And so you guys, look at it this way. Everything is connected. Everything is vibrations. Everything is connected. Everything is vibrations. That's how we connect music with sound. That's how we connect color with sound, with emotions. They're all connected. They're all interrelated. One affects the other within you, around you. Okay? You feel me? I'm going to pick a different song. Okay, so that's their collective message. I'm going to quickly move on into some heart healing unless anybody has any questions about all that. I think it's a really beautiful message, really. They're really telling you how to navigate this time, how to let in more energy into our physical body, and that it is important to do so, whether you're like me or not, right? And it's simply that you are like me, and that's what Spirit's saying. Okay, so we're all really the same. It's just how shrouded in that have you been, how not awake were you at this point, right? That's all it's about. Will you hear the crow out my window as I'm saying all that? I love it. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm looking for a ding song and now I can't find it on here. I love it. Do you guys hear that? It's right out my window. I hear it loud. I don't know if you guys can. It's a beautiful crow. Here we go. This is the one I needed. The one when I activated Fiji, I channeled this whole entire makeup of music. So that's what this one is. And 222 right when I said that. So far I've had 111, 222, 222. All right. I'm also hearing, okay, as I was getting ready to switch out of the collective message, I heard vintage, make way for old. So make way for kind of more old ways of doing things and new things, right? I feel like it's going to be a combination of both. We're going to kind of combine an old world with a new world, and that's really what's going on. And so that's also part of the collective message. But there's massive amounts of energy influxes. And so the best way to ride that out is just take things deeper in calm, take things deeper in connection or in focus, whatever it is you're doing, okay? All right, so now I'm going to do the quick heart healing meditation. Y'all ready? Let me adjust my ball. I love this thing, but I was like, wait, am I meditating on it yet? I don't know. Maybe, okay. Because when I go there, you guys, I really go there. I'm not really here. Can you guys hear the music a little bit? Okay. Also, I don't know how well you guys were aware of who Cheryl was. Gigi says yes, she can hear the music. I don't know how much aware of Cheryl knew who she was. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know how far she took her healings with you guys necessarily. But what she really works with is that goddess light. Okay, because this is the second time I see her coming forward. And so, as a little bit of a surprise, she's wanting to know if she could do the goddess light healing with us today. And so she's going to be bringing in that beautiful pink goddess healing light. Okay. She really does work with that well. And I don't know if she tapped into it. Yes, she is a goddess. I just don't know how far she tapped into it on this side with that healing. But, you know, she's really just hitting it hard on the other side. And so that should kind of tell you guys too, like she's already bringing forth healings on the other side. And she hasn't even fully processed her journey yet, right? So it's beautiful. I feel like that's awesome. And I'm very honored that she steps in to do so. So just know that as I do this really quick, she's also going to be coming in, okay? And doing some pink goddess light healing as well. She really connects with Aphrodite. That's what's standing forward right now. And so they're also there. Okay. And so let's start opening that up. Forgive me. I'm starting to release some blockages. So somebody definitely has some. All right. That wasn't like my throat. I couldn't get through to the heart with that. There. I hear trust, disbelief. All of these have been affected within whatever just made me sick, okay? Wow. I didn't expect that. Forgive me. I can't even get going yet without moving all that. Okay. So we have calling on the creator of all that is, all the angels. Cheryl is definitely with us. She is bringing forth goddess energy today. Okay. That's her domain today. All right. Like, seriously. And she is going to be rising up the goddess light from the earth and all the way through your core and through your whole energy body, okay, as I do your heart healing. All right. And so that is from her. She's kind of funny. She's like, I think I got this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like it's natural, but it's not. She's like, what the hell am I doing? But she knows she's got it. It's really kind of cool. It's odd. I've never had this happen, but I welcome it. I think it's a really cool thing. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm getting some visuals. I can't even call in the energy, you guys. This is intense. Some of you here have got some major layers just freaking just like, whoa, they're coming at me, okay? And so you just got to bear with me for a second as I'm doing this, okay? I don't know if there's somebody I've never met here, what's going on, but we're definitely doing some major releasing really quick. I have no choice, or I can't get into your heart space, okay? Also, they're saying it's been hard to get through to your energy field, your energy body. I feel like there's almost been like, okay. And so, you know how sometimes we do things when we do things we're not proud of, and then we build these blockages and we build these walls, but then those other things have crumbled. And then we're left with these walls, and we don't even really know why. And so they're easily holy crap, I'm sorry, you guys. Why do I do this on the live? Is there any better way? Okay. Back to opening up my energy and getting us all grounded. Cheryl is actually, she's like, so what she's doing is she's like at the core of the earth. That's how I see it. And she's like doing something there. I'm not even quite sure what she's doing. So it relates to the pyramid energy and the goddess flow. And she's already there like activating and just kind of dancing in this. That's the best way I can describe what she's doing. She's really dancing in this energy and she's getting ready to it's really easier on that side apparently to do it, to work with it. But she's like ready to just draw it up forward through all of you, up through your cords as I bring them down. Okay. So we called on the creator of all that is and all of the angels that wish to step forward with us today, as well as the goddesses and any loved ones that wish to join us today for any ancestral healing and uplift and just whatever healing we may need at this time. Okay. My intention right now is to open up our hearts and be able to receive higher forms of light. Metatron says it has to also include the Merkaba. And then I have no choice but to include Saint Germain and the Akashic Records. That's what's coming forward. Okay. So just don't think about it right now. Just receive. You can digest what's happening later. So I need to hold the energy a little bit, just kind of breaking up the actual physical energy. Somebody's like kind of stagnant. It's like really just like I really feel like you'll receive this if you need this, but you've really got to make it a routine to actually move your body in that manner. Like, I don't care if you're stomping your feet. I don't care if you get a punching bag. That's a beautiful, I want one. Like, I really do. Like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like somebody needs to do that. Okay? Like, please, like, I feel it. Like, it'll actually help you. That hurt. Ow. I didn't even mean to do that. But that was not my feeling. Do you see what I'm saying? Holy hell. All right. Maybe not a punch. That hurt. All right, so anytime Saint Germain comes up, he wants to bring in the violet flame. So I'm seeing these massive waves of violet flame just shooting around. So he is bringing that up. And that is going to work with Cheryl and the pink goddess light as well. And they're going to kind of come up and mesh together. And that's what they're showing me. And this is just kind of a necessity, but like an extra bonus. Okay, so this has more to do with what they're doing and nothing to do with what I'm doing, other than it's connecting you to the energies now, and it's allowing you to be open and able to take those layers further. Okay, and plus to release any energy that is of the old, that is no longer serving you, that can no longer serve you and can no longer hang on. All right, and it's just expanding your heart chakra. And this might awaken some things, right? In order to heal, sometimes we got to see, feel, cry it out, write it out to release, okay? So whatever journey you go on, just allow it to happen and know that you're supported, guided, and it's short-lived, okay? It's all about getting to the feeling better. Understand? So all you guys have to do is make sure your hands are palms facing up. Close your eyes at this point. Start focusing on your breath. Anywhere you feel tension in your body or like there's no movement, take note of it. Where is it at? And start breathing in energy into that place. So imagining your breath going right to that source. If it's your heart, take that to your heart. If it's your stomach, take it to your stomach. If you feel like you have butterflies, take it to those butterflies, wherever they're fluttering, okay? Makes sense? And that's all you have to do throughout the entirety of this part, okay? All right, I'm starting to bring down a cord or a light from above. Ooh-wee, I'm seeing some cool stuff in my third eye. We also have Starseed being stepping in, so the Galactic Council is stepping forth right now. I have to recognize the energy because they are very prominent and stepping forward right now. So that is also that. All right, now I'm bringing down this light from above, and we are especially connecting to what they tell me is the universal chakra. That's what they always call this chakra, okay? It's the universal chakra. That's how I relate it. It's like the fourth one up there, all right? From your crown, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, as this light is coming down and opening up this chakra, it's kind of connecting you to other energies, all right? Like all of the major energy points that are necessary within the earth right now, if that makes sense. That's what I'm seeing, so I have to give it. And I'm bringing this light down further, all through your energy body, through your outer layer, your outer shell. I also ask that the angels and beings help guide me and help you in healing your aura, your chakra, your energy, and your vibration. Okay, so we can raise that for you today. But my purpose right now is going to your heart. Okay, so they can do that. All right. So I'm bringing this light down further into your third eye, through your crown, of course, into your third eye, down through your throat chakra. This is where it's hard. Somebody is very, very closed off. They're almost like so afraid of the truth. If this is you, just please breathe. I just need you to breathe, and I need you to swallow. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so now she's floating through. Okay, it's due to trauma. It's due to trauma. I'm seeing somebody get the crap beat out of them. That's what I'm seeing. But I'm a little kid, and it's bloody. It's like nothing good. Sorry. I don't know whose that is, but that was not good. And it was like this blood. It was just. I'm sorry for what you saw and what you went through. What's done is done. Let the healing go through. Bring now the light into the dark. What once was wrong is now made right. Okay, I didn't expect that. I'm sorry. Everybody else just keep breathing. The light is like flowing through there. It's like intense. So whoever that was, please major self-care and take some honey with some chamomile tea and some ginger, okay? For at least 3 days. And get some rest as you need it. And please write it out as you need it and know that you're not alone. Okay? All right. Bringing that light down further. And I also ask that continue to heal your throat chakra and continue to upgrade your throat chakra. Continue to just really like just give it the love that's needed, okay? All right. Why did that have to do with the throat chakra? I don't know if somebody's asking me that, but that's what I heard. Why did that have to do with the throat chakra? We house trauma within each of our units. It depends on where it affected us the most. So if you're a child and you're seeing somebody be killed and you can't see anything, where's it going to really affect you the most first, right? Because if you see anything, are you going to die? Like, know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Trying to move on, you guys. I'm sorry. Moving through that. Drawing the light now down further into your heart space, which I really wanted to fill up here. This is a lot. Y'all needed this. Fill up here, okay? And just kind of fill up this space and fill up this space and really fill up this space here for a moment before I draw it down further. This is divine light. This is the highest light you can possibly go. And we're bringing it down, and it's just flowing like a fountain down through your chakras, especially connecting to that universal. That's going to have something to do with your Akashic, with everything going on as far as that goes. Okay, because when these levels of healing, no matter what today, I don't care if you're getting DNA, whatever it is, don't let anything freak you out. But this is upgrading your system in such a way it has to be recorded. Okay? Yes, in real time. I don't know why. That's just how they're doing it. I don't know. Okay. So this light is really filling up your heart space. I'm finally coming to fully through that. Okay. I'm sorry. It's a visual. I'm trying to. That was a rough one. I don't even describe to you what I saw. I don't want to. Okay, going down from the heart now. We're going to draw it down now slowly into the solar plexus. Woo! And I see a lot of creativity here, a lot of creativity flow. So we pay attention to that. We're going to really tap into that and open that up for you as well, even though I'm going to focus on the heart once we connect you. Cheryl draws up the light and so on. Okay, and then you're covered in that beautiful violet flame. And then I'm going to upgrade your chakra, and it won't be long from there. All right. So we're bringing the light down now through your sacral. A little more releasing there into your root. Down. And now we're drawing out your cords. Okay, so we've got a cord coming out of your root chakra, located at the base of your spine, and two from your feet coming down together, merging as one, becoming this unified source of energy flow. Okay? Cheryl's actually going to help me ground you too. She's helping there. I feel like she knows some of you for sure, like definitely close relationships. So she's pulling some of those down with like such love and such care and such tenderness and devotion. And she says too, she says honor. Okay. Bringing all your cords down into the center of the earth, which I'm not going to lie, you guys, it's heated. It's large. It's very large. And it's what you would like. Let's say you rub two things together for a very long time. What's going to happen? They're going to become red and inflamed and swollen. Okay. And so that's kind of what the cord looks like. It's a little inflamed and swollen and just housing massive amounts of energy. And it's kind of shifting. All right. And that's what I'm seeing it doing. But yes, we're able to ground into it with ease and grace. Okay, we are. No problem. I'm putting us there, anchoring us in. But I feel like it can be difficult to feel like you're grounded at times with this craziness going on around you. And so that's why it's super important to go outside and just take it deeper and deeper and deeper. Look at this blade of grass. I can play music on it. Look how it feels. I'll get allergic to that. I can't do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like take everything a little bit further. All right, now you guys get to receive this beautiful goddess healing light as you're being grounded to the core of the earth. You guys, the ley lines are shifting a little bit within the earth. And so I feel like we need to be open to that. Like where we know ley lines are for sure, they may not be the same moving forward here, okay? And so just be open to changing things and newness, right? The old meeting new, and we really don't know what's true, okay? All right, so Cheryl is bringing up the beautiful pink goddess light. Saint Germain is bringing up the violet flame with them, and they're going to run those back through your system, okay? Now, as they're doing that and they get all the way to the top, I'm going to go into your heart and your Merkaba. But those are coming up your cords into your feet. Cheryl's like, she's super odd. Did she make jewelry? Something with jewelry on your feet. She's like adorning your feet with jewelry. All of it, like that's what she's bringing forward. I don't know what that really means, but that's what she is bringing forward. She's like just in awe of you and in like kind of like you do with like when you are bowing down and you kiss people's feet, and it's not like she's like, don't tell them I'm kissing their feet. And I know she's not kissing your feet, but she's like, you know what I mean? Like you are, like you giving you the love and tender care and adorning you with beautiful jewels on your feet and your ankles and whatever it is, whoever you are. I feel like maybe not all female, that's fine too. It doesn't matter what it is. She's giving you what's for you. Okay. But it's just this beautiful love and tender care right? Like she feels, this is her feeling, is that we all lacked here, right? She lacked it. We all lacked it. And that's what she's saying. It's that feeling. Like somebody is kissing your feet. Oh, she's not kissing your feet. Like, I gotta say that enough. She would not. Yeah, she doesn't want you thinking that. She's like, that's nasty. All right. Anyways, bringing this light up through your feet, into your ankles, into your calves, up into your thighs, all the way up into your root chakra. And as that's happening, I see your root chakra is opening. So if there's any blockages that need to come out, I ask for that as well. We also set the intention that it's not just chakra healing. If there's an issue with any heart today, I'm down to heal it. Okay. All right. So bringing up this light all the way through. It's up into your solar plexus, up through your heart. It's Saint Germain's violet flame and Cheryl with the pink goddess light. Okay. And she's so cool. She's in amazement. It's the first really time doing it over there. And so that's part of what I'm telling you is like she's ascended on that side. Okay. Because I feel like this is her first time doing that over there. Like this. I'm sorry, you guys. Everybody knows from all that crying. She's drawing it up through your backside, like almost like running a thread. That's how she's showing me. It's like, it's so cool. It's like drawing a thread of energy all the way out through your spinal column. You can call it that, right? But it's like your energy core going all the way up through. Sorry, I have to. She's excited, and I'm giving you her excitement, and it's going all the way up through. And they're taking that now into your crown and all the way up. So yes, this is cleansing your third eye as well. So whatever's for you, if it affects you in any way, that's for you. That's what's going to happen. Okay. I can't say it won't just because my focus is your heart. Okay. Now I feel like that's aligned with that divine light and it's a continual flow. Do you guys know what I mean? So now I want you to imagine this beautiful light. It's pink, it's purple, and it's white. That's straight up what it is. It's like this beautiful, sparkly, translucent God light. That's what his light always looks like. It's like this beautiful, sparkly, translucent, like diamonds in the sky. Like it's just, very chills. That's God's flow, okay? And then the other one, the pink goddess light, is just like that, but it's like pink and almost bubbly and whew, and even a little sensual in there too. Like if you really want to feel into that, like just let it flow. Like it really is, and it flows. And then the violet flame is powerful in itself. Okay, it's not like that really energy is like a flame, and it cleanses and it upgrades and it protects as well. And this is intense. It's running through your core. Okay, all three of those, and so. Just allow that to be and allow the energies to flow up and back down. Okay? And when they go back down, they're going to bring any of the muck that is in your system with it. And it's going to take it down into the earth to cleanse it. Okay? See, every time somebody's releasing, that's happening. So just know I'm releasing with you. For you as we go along. So now I'm going to your heart space and your Merkaba. Your Merkaba and your heart space and your Merkaba. So your Merkaba, and as I'm saying it like that, it's because like I'm opening up that energy in all of you. Does that make sense? Like, whoop, there's one. And I can't help but process that as I go. And so it's not like I'm a broken record. It's literally kind of, it's hard to explain. Okay, but that's what that is. All right, and so the way I see it is this beautiful green flower, like a lotus flower, and they're beautiful, and they're wide open, and I'm wide open, and I'm just opening them up. It's almost like I'm taking them out of you, like I'm taking your heart, just simply out and open, just simply out and open, okay? And then I see your Merkaba. Your Merkaba, to me, connects with the heart, and it houses like in front of you. This is how I always connect to them. It's like they're in front of you, and it's energy body, and it is like this beautiful, connected but pyramidal energy going to the heavens above, going to the earth below, allowing you to be masculine and feminine and strong and soft everything you need to be. Okay, so that's what's getting an upgrade today, and especially and going to be accorded into the Akashic records. Okay, so those are coming forward for you, and that's going to happen. So whoever that's happening for, just know that that is happening. I won't give you any details that are needed, but just know it's happening. It's like an upgrade of your system, an activation of who you truly are, right? Just letting in more of, hey, this is who I am, like removing that veil of truth, all that kind of jazz. And then they have to record it because you're not dying to do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so that's what's up. This is something that, generally speaking, you would normally have to die to receive. That's when they do that. But these are different times. So that's what's up. So now I'm going to go into your hearts, okay? And as I'm doing this is interesting. So I just kind of feel like as my visual is showing me, I just got small. And I'm walking out the outer edge of your flowers. I'm walking around the outer edge of your flowers, representative of the continual flow, the never-ending energy, right? That our paths are not a straight line. They forever ebb and flow. Ebb and flow, okay? And so that's kind of how I'm doing in your heart space. I'm kind of rolling around in your energy, walking around the outer layer of your energetic field to your heart chakra. And as I'm doing that, I'm like running my finger. I've never done it like this. Like I'm walking you through what they're walking me through what I'm doing. And I'm touching your heart chakra. And I'm running my finger around your heart chakra. And it's like changing it. I'm not kidding you. It's like from this beautiful green. And it's almost like when you run through a field and all these beautiful white butterflies just poof out of nowhere. And it's just like magical. And just like all this energy moving and sprouting that you didn't even know existed. And that's what's happening. And it's taking my breath away as I'm doing it. That's literally what I'm doing to your heart chakras. And it's just like this poof. And round we go. I'm just going to get rid of the debris, okay? I don't want to walk through it all. We'll be here too damn long. There's a lot. Suits. Somebody's got suits. Somebody's going around pretending to be one thing after another thing after another thing. This is how things were designed, but it's causing you to separate from yourself at all times. So you got to stop doing that. Judgment. Judgment's got to go. Judgment to the point of bulimia, like type stuff. Gotta go. It's just gotta go. You love your body, you love your soul, you love your body, you love your soul, and you're beautiful, plump, you're beautiful every which way you are. Healthy is the new beauty. Okay? Healthy is the new beauty. Healthy is the new beauty. You love your soul. You love your heart space. Love is all around. Love can only flow. Only love can flow. A gift of surrender into beauty and love. A gift into trust. And abundance, glory. Okay, now I'm doing something to your Merkaba. And I'm giving upgrades. I'm giving activations, what they call DNA, light codes. I'm literally spinning and out of balance, okay? And so it's like as well as into light bodies. There's a few things going on here. So there's definite different layers. So forgive me, I'm kind of jumping. Okay, somebody needs to watch their enzymes. Enzymes. Like what kind of enzymes you're taking, what kind of enzymes you're eating. Oh my, sorry. That was a crazy weird thing. Okay. Your enzymes. Watch your enzymes. It's in the feet. And I know you're not going to like this, but I feel like you like raw meat. Like raw meat is coming out here. rare steak, maybe. I don't know. It makes me want to throw up a little bit, but watch that. Okay, like watch that. Like I would definitely try to navigate away from the meat situation. Okay, at least raw meat. Okay, and that's what Spirit's saying. It's like, man, like if you tell this person, whoever you are, I don't know, to stop eating meat, they're gonna. "Ugh." It's like that lion. Like that is my food. You know what I'm saying? Like that is my food, and that's fine. That's fine. But if you can tweak it and you can make sure it's healthier meat and you can make sure it's cooked properly, like it's gonna be done. Okay. Like I feel like that's important for your gut. I feel like your gut is borderline leaky for whoever I'm talking to. And you know who you are, okay? So I asked Spirit for any health issues that I needed to come up, and so that's what's going on now. Somebody relates to a diamond. In that, you need to realize you're worth a diamond, okay? You need to realize your value, and it is that of a diamond and beyond, like a diamond in the rough, okay? And that's what they're telling me you are, and you don't feel that in value, and you are a diamond in the rough. How does a diamond in the rough always, you know what I mean? It's like there's such beauty buried beneath, and it's time to unearth what that is, okay? Relate to the diamond. Focus on the diamond. Allow your body to start again, like masticating the energy of the diamond. I want to shine like a diamond. And keep telling you, I shine like a diamond. I'm beautiful like a diamond. I shine like a diamond. And that song is coming in my head, and I don't really like it, but it is what it is. Okay? Shine bright like a diamond. So much love. So I'm putting the heart chakra kind of back where it goes. And as I'm doing this, I'm making sure that everything's upgraded. Cheryl is really focusing on your third eye with the goddess light, the goddess connection, because that's what's up. Okay, like it's super important. I don't care what you are, male or female. It's just this beautiful light, beautiful healing, balance of all kinds. Okay. It's God healing. Take off the is and just put God, and that's really what it is. We like pink. What can I say? It's not a surprise to me, okay? But just allow that to be. It's beautiful. Allow it to caress you, whatever makes you feel good, okay? It's what it's all about. And as you take these focuses deeper, this will expand and this is going to grow. So I'm waiting until all the Akashic records are written down at this point and all the activations are done. Yep. So that was the biggest medical issue for somebody. Stay away from the raw meats because you're going to get leaky gut syndrome. Like you're already borderline there. And I feel like you're already having symptoms. And I'm not going to tell you to quit meat. You can do it. Just do it healthier, please. Okay. Until they say maybe there's no meat anymore. I don't know what's going on with that. But there might come a time where you kind of like eat less is what I see. So that's good. Everybody else, for in a general concern of health, just watch your pH. That's what I'm hearing here. Across the board, I feel like we're a little off in our pH. It's like, ooh. If you can do alkaline water, you're good. Lemon water helps with that, but watch the acidic level for those that may have tummy issues and things of that nature. Sometimes with lemon and our pH is off the other way, lemon will affect it. So listen to your body. If you don't want lemon, don't take lemon, okay? And then I heard blood pressure. I'm drawn to somebody's blood pressure. And it's not that you've like major, they're saying like you don't necessarily know. It's like maybe you know, but it's not like it's been like an issue necessarily. But something about blood pressure being a little high. again, and it's kind of related to your diet, kind of the cholesterol thingy issue, but it's the bad cholesterol with the good cholesterol. But they're saying don't really worry about that. Like, let that go. You just got to kind of tweak your diet in such a way to where you have more. Again, with the enzymes, like that's a big thing lately. Like watch our intake of what we're taking in. Like, is it processed or does it actually have a nutritional value? Okay, because that's heart health. That's what heart health means. It's having a nutritional value. Like I just learned, I can't have my potatoes how I have my potatoes. I need to boil those bad boys. Okay, and so that's what I'm saying. It's like, are we cooking it right? Is it still exponentially nutritional to our body? And then you have to also look at, am I able to absorb that issue, that item, that thing, because of the medications I've taken or because of the food that I've been eating. It causes this yuck in our system, and we don't absorb. Okay, and that's what's coming through. So somebody needs to hear all that. So if you can just tweak your diet to be a little more natural, a little bit more on the high in nutrient side, to where you're not either cooking them out or just paying attention to more where you get your food, because also those who handle our food affect its vibration. Okay, all right, so I just saw the book. It's done. All right, you guys. So everybody's like, thank you. This was supposed to be kind of quick, so thank you very much. Those that did partake, you may have emotional ups and downs. That's what happens when we go into these things. We may go really high, then we may go really low, because it's kind of like when we do the healing, we bring it to the surface. We kind of feel it for a little bit. We process it. We have to let it go. Okay. And then once it's done, you can feel that shift. You can feel the newness and the better energy flow. And it doesn't usually take too long. Just know that's kind of what happens when we go into these things. It can be an immediate high and then a low. And it's like heavy and you're emotional and you feel yucky. And that's why they say, move your body, take a shower, cold shock shower, salt bath. Okay. And they're saying make sure to tune deeper, take everything deeper, take everything deeper. No matter what you're doing, take it to the next level. Allow more energy to flow. But more on the stillness side, so not on the fast side. Don't take it faster. Take things slower. Take things deeper. Okay, that's all we gotta do right now. Hell yeah, even with your, I don't know if somebody's like, even with a relationship. Yes, even with your relationship and your sexual being with your partner and everything, you can take it slower and deeper. Yes, yes, yes. Everything. And it counts. And that does, yes, connect you higher to source. Whether you believe it does or not, yes, a sexual relationship with a partner also connects you higher to source. Not with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, but with your partner. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. So just going to make sure you're grounded. Cheryl's going to help me do that as I pull back our energy. Kind of start disconnecting from all of your energy. This is just a nice heart healing and an upgrade, as well as a Merkabah healing and upgrade, cleansing and alignment, chakra alignment and cleansing. So it's a little bit more than I had thought it was going to be, but I love it. And thank you for working through those that needed more healing today with us. All right. So as I close this out and I come back to, you guys can do the same. I'll give you a moment to adjust, and then we're going to go into the messages for those that donated. Okay, so, oh look, a free healing. So, come out of that as you can. I can't even open my eyes yet. Just start focusing on your body if that's what you need to do. Your toes, your ankles, your heels, your calves, your knees, and go all the way up into your thighs, your butt. Look at my butt. Feeling my butt. It works. That's conscious tracking. That's conscious controlling, like I teach you guys, okay? And then bring your focus on up until you're ready to open your eyes. Holy shit. All right, I came out of that. Wow, I don't look so great either. That was fun. That was deeper than I thought, so I'm sorry. God, my glasses are all kinds of teary and yucky now. Hi, Pamela. I see you came. You watched the replay. Hope you sleep well. Oh, that was a pretty good one. Which I'm having a hard time coming out of. Simple as it was. Amy D says that was amazing. Thank you. You're so welcome. You guys, that was powerful more than you think it was. You had 3 different lights running through you too, so just keep that in mind. Okay, some of you might have way big shifts that have never worked with me before. Aw, you're so welcome. I know that's so makes me almost want to cry seeing that, but thank you, Chi. It was awesome, isn't it? Like, did you realize she was going to be a healer on the other side? And that's kind of what she's saying. She gets to be a part of the healing on the other side. And I think that's so beautiful. Shine like a diamond. Yes, you're so welcome. Yeah. I know it got deeper for some, than others. I feel like some of us needed a little bit more than some of us that worked with me quite frequently might have. But that was awesome. And it was very much so needed. And at the very least, opening and another way to let in more light. Okay. So at some level, you received something today. Now, also keep in mind, for those of you who've never worked with me before, I don't care how simple the work I do with you is, it keeps going. Ask the people who've worked with me. It doesn't stop. It keeps going and going and going. I cried hard. I look like crap. I'm sorry. I can't be but anything but what I am as a healer. But it keeps going and going and going. And so just be aware of that. That's why I know what I do. It's important work. And I tell you this because it relates. And you might see things a week or 2 from now, 3 weeks from now, a month from now, a year from now. It never stops. It never stops. Once you let in this healing light, it doesn't stop. Okay? It really doesn't. And that's why when I do sessions, they go over in time. It's like these things are bigger than you really realize, and they continue in time. They never stop. It's not like you come to me and you get healing and you go, boop, I'm done. No, you're not. For instance, I'll give you an example. My child, my oldest, he's now 19, and he is a boy, and he went through very stubborn. He didn't believe who I am at first at all. Like, he thought I was crazy. I've discussed this. And he got sick one time, and I told him I was going to help him, and he was like, whatever, he didn't really believe. And I ran my light through him. He's my son, and so it doesn't really have to be with his permission to fully go through. We have a little more clout that way. And so I did a full-on healing on his butt, and I've done it more than once. And it helped. But I kid you not, a year later, I talked to him recently, and he's like, yeah, Mom, I won't put that in my body. And I got him this weird tea thing, and I thought he was going to hate it. He's like, that's awesome. Like, he is so weird. Like, for 19, he's worried about his body and his health. And this was not like him at all before. Totally different kid. And he will recognize that. And he acknowledged, and we had a conversation about it. And I said, what I do is real. And it continues to go. He says, I can't argue it, because he's not normal now. Like, he's not the same kid he once was. Now he's like all this, like, and it's interesting to see. Okay, so even just simple things like this, Cheryl's like, okay, and what we did today, right, because there was multiple of us helping you, affects you from here on out, as long as you continue to let it do so. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's like me. I did that heart healing, one with Pamela, one by myself, and that's all I've done so far. And every day I keep getting better and better and better. And I went on an hour and a half hype today, And I felt it a little bit in my arm and shoulder, but I'm like sitting here waiting. Like, now I'm going to get sick. Am I going to feel like I'm going to throw up? And I feel great. And so that's my point. Okay. It's like, it may seem simple. You may think it's over, but they continue. Okay. It will change you in ways you can't imagine. And it's never limited to what we say it's just going to be limited to either. And I forget it. I can't, it's really hard for me to structure my sessions. This is this is that, and it's in this time frame because spirit just goes. You saw what happens. It was supposed to be a simple heart thing. Okay. All right. Now I know Amy H donated. Is there anything specific you want after that? Sunshine, message, healing, whatever the case may be. I see no others that have come through. I'm just seeing what's on my phone. Forgive me. All right. Every time I do this, I should know by now to bring tissues. That was intense, and I cried a lot, whoever that was for. Maybe it wasn't for anybody that's with us today. I don't know who that was all for, but I thank you for those who went through that with us. Whatever you are drawn to. Oh, I already know. I already hear you. Of course she's with me, so she's going to come through too. She's been here the whole time. And even earlier, you guys, when I was walking through Garden of the Gods, Cheryl was with me for a couple times too. And I even told her, I'm like, okay, you told me to ride the waves. Like, where's the water? It's so dry and hot. It was just kind of funny. I don't know. It's just a moment. It was a moment. And then I got sad. I was looking to see if I had a tissue. Sorry. It's rough over here. Give me just a sec. All right. Colorado surfing. Hey, hi, Sean. That's right. All right. Whatever I am drawn to, Amy. I don't have your deck out either. I need a different deck. Hang on. Okay, Amy, so it's time for you to go on shaman journeys. Are you ready? You're like, what? Straight up. You can take people on deep shaman journeys. So shaman is just another way of saying using ancient energy, doing things in a way. Okay, so this is what they're wanting to tell you, Amy, and this is also for the collective, okay? But when you are healing, listen closely, and you can write this down, okay? When you are healing somebody, I want you to imagine they're all energy, right? Look at them as a ball of energy. Look at yourself right now as a ball of energy. Within that energy, there's layers of energy upon layers of energy, upon movement. Now, when those layers stop moving, other things start to move slowly around them. And that causes more issues. And then we get sick, which is our body telling you, hey, pay attention to me, right? You're not moving this energy. We do it with our thoughts. We do it physically. This is important because as a healer, your job is to find within them where energy is not moving. We can get it through visuals, okay? Does this make sense? That's essentially what you're doing. You go inside their body, their energetic field, and you're drawn to what keeps them from energetically flowing. And I don't think anybody's ever explained it to me this way. So I hope you're understanding what I'm saying and I'm explaining it right. So Amy, you specifically, my dear, have this ancient energy within you. I've told you before, I don't know if you remember me telling you, and spirit is like stroking your hair. They're like, get ready to hear this, okay? Just let it in, all right? Just let it in. You are very powerful, okay? You have layers within you that are going to blow you away. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Okay. So I want you, you're going to just have to shut up the ego, right? Just step in and pick somebody you know, right? You don't have to charge anything. Just pick somebody you know. And I want you to sit down with them. Set the intention that you wish to heal them for whatever is needed. Let go of the, I gotta do it this way, I gotta do it this way. And if you guys are in the collective wanting to hear this, take notes. I gotta do it this way, I gotta do it this way. Please, let's just erase that right now. You cannot okay, Amy. Spirit wants you to know something, and this is what I struggled with in the beginning, and I've seen other people like us struggle with too, is they try to research something. I have a theta book. I never read the damn thing. I'm the type who I can read the first page and the last page and know the whole damn book. But when I started getting into the book, I'm like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. Because when you come from, like we do, a place of higher energy, especially those who have been working with me this whole year, all y'all are higher energy. Okay. So when you come from that place and you start to look at lower energy structures, and I need to do it this way, and then I need to go up through the layers, and I need to go up through that layer, or I need to do this, or I need to have to do it. How do you just stay away from asking people, how do you do this way? Do you understand? It's not going to work for you. Your way is you. Okay? You're a little, so what Spirit is telling you is you're a little different than everybody else, like me, like them, like she, like he. And we've all got to stop working on the structure that has so diligently been put in place. Now, it's a beautiful structure. There are things that are absolutely relevant, okay? And there's a reason they did them that way. And they were also working through denser energy, but those were also coming through people that are not you, okay? We are here now because we are we. All right? I am me. I'm going to do this way. Are you with me so far, Amy H? This is your message. It also can resonate with the collective. They're saying there's everybody that kind of needs to hear this because I don't feel like enough people like me talk about this. And I don't know if it's just because I come from such high energy or I am who I am or what, but that's kind of the difference, okay? And so the moment you start to go into a structure, you got to back out. I cannot give you a step-by-step. Okay. Everything's based off your intention. And they said patience. Those are the things I can tell you. Sit down with the person. I intend to help this person. You don't need to have them tell you how they need the help. Because remember, as human beings, we may think we need something, but it's not what we need. Right? It's Cheryl's like, yeah, tell them about mediumships. I don't know if she did that a lot, but when we call on spirit, they don't always give us what we wanted to hear, right? They give us what we need, and it's beyond what we could have imagined usually, okay? And so that's why they're saying with these new energies, with waking up to really who we are, if you come from a place of limited structure, you're going to be met with resistance. It's not going to feel right. It's going to be clunkier, and it's going to take a very, very long time to make sense of it, come out of that, and go into flow. Okay? And so the best thing to do is, number one, get your intention. Create from your own as well. You can take ones that I've used. I call in the creator of all that is. I always call him first, absolutely, because everybody else works through him, right? And then we call in the others. And then I set the intention to heal this person in whichever way they need, not this way, whichever way they need, right? Like, do they need a message? Do they need healing? Is it both? It's generally speaking, it comes from both. Messages are also healing. And so I want you to look at it that way too. Now, also remember, you can tell the person that, you know, it comes in the way it comes and things make sense at times and then things don't until later, right? So messages that are given now are sometimes needed in the future. We have to hold on to them, even if they don't make sense now. Like, seriously, you're given a message and there will come a time where it's like, that's what that meant. Guaranteed. Okay? Amy, this is for you. This is where you're at in your journey. you are ready to go into what I paid a lot of money to learn, which is already in us. That's the asinine part of that, you guys. These things are already in you. If you go into spirit school, spirit tells you the whole which way. Is just really kind of hard to work through that. We do really need each other. But I mean, at the same time, it's already in you. Okay. And so that's where we get like, oh, I don't have to do it like Sabrina does. I don't know what Sabrina, so forgive me. I don't have to do it like this person does. And I don't have to do it like, I'm going to do it my way. How do I connect? So here's the first thing I heard when I woke up. You develop a language with spirit. Well, if I develop a language with spirit, why are other people telling me how to talk to them? Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right. And so it's all about learning how spirit communicates to you and through you. And spirit goes off of your life experiences, not Joe Schmo's when they're talking to you. Okay? And here's the kicker. And we've talked about this. Whenever messages come through, do not think about them. Deliver them immediately. Absolutely. You think you're having some issues in your heart? Yes. But that's what the Spirit said for you. So I don't know if you wanted that message, Amy, but that's where you are. Like, it's time for you to do so. And this also might open you up to further healing for yourself. Because whenever we heal others, we heal ourselves. Okay? So yes, I can check your heart. So there is a little bit of a disconnection, Amy, with that part of you. And that's why Spirit's bringing that through. It's like you've got to get rooted with that gift. All right? Because it's trying to come through. And what does our body does when we're not listening to it? What does our body does when we're not listening to it? It starts yelling at you. It starts doing things you're going to pay attention to. Okay? Root girl, the disowned self. I feel like almost sometimes you're trying to separate with a part of you. But we can't go backwards in time. You can't go backwards in time. You cannot go backwards in time. Cannot go backwards in time. It's not your fault that we're losing people. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? We cannot go backwards in time, Amy. So yes, we are going to go in and we are going to ask what's up with your heart. You ready? Okay, so you keep popping out. Are you aware that you keep ungrounding yourself? I feel like you feel guilty. You feel guilty. It is not your fault. So here's the kicker. She's saying it was her time to go. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? There's nothing anybody did. There's nothing we did. It's crazy world. It was going to happen regardless of you doing anything. You just able to yourself to heal. We are always responsible for our own journey. Okay, so that's a part of what's going on within your energy field, all right? And I'm getting a headache right as I'm going into your energy field. Again, enzymes. Enzymes are big, so that may have been for you as well. And then the meat thing, I don't know if that was for you as well, but I'm also getting that within your system. Okay, Amy. A change is needed. You definitely, it's to the point where we've got to do a little bit of a drastic change within what you're putting into your system. Okay? You need beet juice, you need asparagus, all right? And those are the things that we kind of need to start integrating into our system. It's a necessity at this point, okay? Because I'm drawn to your liver, your kidneys as well, all right? So sometimes when we try to go really fast, we're not listening to our body. Sometimes when we try to escape things, we go really fast. Sometimes we're like, I'm going to go over here. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this came through for somebody else, and Cheryl's like tapping me on my shoulder, okay, because this is what she would do. And this is what she told me yesterday, is that she would sit and she would start to listen to her body. And she would start to listen to her body, and then it would get to a place where that stubborn ego would kick in, okay? And it would be like, God damn it, I don't want to deal with this right now. Like, this is nuts. Like, we do this to ourselves, okay? And that's what she would say. And then she would just, boom, she would be off going and doing something, going and exploring, going and doing this. And it like fills that void, it fills that space, and then we think we're okay, and we think we've moved on. No, 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 no. It's time you freaking stop. If you can take a week off of work, I would take a week off of work. You've got to stop. But if you do that, stop. Like, stop. Okay, you've got to stop. Like, don't look through things in your house. I don't know what this is about pictures. Like, I got to organize something. I got to do this. Like, what the hell are you doing? And this is what's coming through. It's an escape, avoid, escape, avoid, escape, avoid. And spirit is like, boom. You are so tough on the outside, and so caring on the inside, to the point where people don't even know how caring you are. They don't know how much you do. You think about them, you care about them, that you plan for them, that you put bubbles around them. All right, so I intend to go into the heart space. This is what's coming through. So this is a part of what's needed. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Sometimes we think like it's major, just a health, like there's a title, oh, you got a heart defect. Nope, sometimes it's emotional shit that's causing our body to go, listen, listen, listen. But for you, I will tell you right away, I'm going into the enzymes in the food right away, okay? So that is also related, but it's also affecting your kidneys and your liver, Your liver's a little green. That's how it's like appearing. It's like a little green. And a little bit of a lymphatic flush. Okay? So we're going to clear that. Quickly do a kidney flush and a liver flush. Sugar. Please don't do fake sugars. Don't do fake sugars. Don't do diet soda. Stay away from diet soda. I'm going into your kidneys, and that's where I'm hearing that. It's diet soda, sugar-based stuff. When we try to eat healthier, sometimes we think to ourselves, well, I'm going to do like that fake sugar, right? And they're saying, no. If anything, they would rather you do regular sugar, just in smaller portions. So that's what they're saying. Instead of putting so much pressure on yourself, it's everything in moderation, and that will help your kidneys. Okay? You need salt. Don't exit out of salt, but be mindful of the salt intake. It's a balance. It's just balance, sunshine. Don't stress about nothing. Just balance everything. Okay? All right. But I would definitely stay away from too much meats, because that affects your headaches as well. And that also, okay, so when we talk about headaches, we're also talking about our veins into our heart, and they are a little bit thinner. Okay. And when you stress, it's going to also trigger that as well. All right. So we're just going to go in and we're going to do some love on your veins. I'm also hearing vein and kava space, and so I'm going to enlarge that for you. And then I'm back to your liver. Back to your liver. I don't think you're an alcoholic, but I think there was one in your bloodline somewhere. Why is that relevant? I just feel like for whatever reason, you got to take care of your liver. All right. And so I would even try like avoid a glass of wine every now and then. Like seriously, it really is just toxin to your system. If you did anything, make it tiny. And also ibuprofen and things of that nature are affecting your liver. Okay. So the lymph flush. So now I'm going into your lymph nodes. And when I do this, I see like this intricate wave of like what I would like look like veins, right? They're like little things that take things through our system, and it goes from like here and just like all through our arms and our body and in our feet. Not quite as intricate, right, as our other systems, but that's how I see it. And I take it from that main spot, and it really kind of, and this is weird, and I don't know why I see this, but it kind of goes up into the brain as well. You got, sorry. It's like these two things here, and then I see this thing that kind of goes into the back and connects into the back of the brain. And it's this fluid, and when I do a lymphatic drain, that's where I see it all kind of coming from, okay? And it like goes all through, and it comes on down, and it gets gross. Like I see it gross like this. It's grody. But we're gonna go in and we're gonna draw it out, okay? What does this have to do with our heart space? Everything affects our heart space. Everything affects everything within our system. So just like I said, we think we need one thing, and really we need like a whole gamut of others. Cinnamon would be beneficial for you, for your kidneys and your liver. Kind of like a detox, okay? A little bit of cinnamon. I know it sounds weird, huh? Chrysanthemum oil. Chrysanthemum oil is what you also need. Chrysanthemum oil. And I'm kind of staying in 333 as I open my eyes and I see that. I want to look up chrysanthemum oil. You need that. Am I saying that right? Chrysanthemum. Oh, yeah, it came up. Okay. They also have a tea, chrysanthemum tea, or an oil. It's a flower-based infusion beverage. Okay, so chrysanthemum tea. Most popular in East and South Asia. Benefits on your skin. So I was hearing the oil. It does everything from, I'm getting some of this shit. Reduces wrinkles and blemishes, helps decrease skin discoloration. It eliminates puffiness, antiseptic, anti-inflammatory effect, and often used to help reduce swelling and redness of acne. I'm sure it goes deeper than that. Hold on. High in potassium, reduces risk of serious health conditions like cancer, diabetes, stroke, heart disease. It's also excellent source of magnesium, phosphorus. So every time I get something like that, when I look it up, okay, so your father was the alcoholic. Okay. All right. I just feel like it's super important for you. So sometimes when that happens, Amy, when I was inside your system and I mentioned the alcoholism for a reason, and I said right away, right, that I knew it wasn't you, but it's like it came through him, through you. And so this is interesting because when I gave birth to my son, we realized my ex had a drug problem in the past, and he was born with an extra thumb. And so they were wondering if that had filtered through his sperm. Does that make sense to you? So sometimes when relatives do things, it passes through our genetic genome. Okay? And it's not necessarily like we did it, but it's almost like we get to deal with the after effect a little bit. Okay? And so that was there. And so that's why I said, watch how we take care of ourselves in that nature. So that means that you would be more susceptible to an easier disease if you were, because what he did, like the damage kind of came through. If that makes sense at all. I know it's really hard to explain. But that's kind of what I was seeing in your system. And that's why I told you right away. I was like, you're not the alcoholic, but I see this in there. Somebody was. You see what I'm saying? All right. So please get chrysanthemum. Do you need to see the spelling? But But that's the doctor's order. Okay. And then with the lymphatic flush, I'm still kind of in you because they're still going down to your feet and it's still kind of draining through. Again, make sure you watch your water intake. All right. Chrysanthemum. There. See if you can see it. If not, I'll write it down. Is it backwards? Let me just write it down. Chrysanthemum tea. Did I get it? Oh, jeez. Jeez, Bree, pay attention. You're so welcome. You had some flushing today. That doesn't mean you're better today. You understand? When I do this work, it takes a minute. You might feel worse at first, especially with a lymphatic flush. So please make sure if you get dizzy, just sit down. You're going to be all right. But you really seriously got to watch your enzyme intake and your water influctuation, okay? Especially after we do the kidney cleanse, liver cleanse, lymphatic flushes. We got to kind of flush the system out with some water. Oh, and they're also saying your pee might be really or dark orange, but you're okay. You're so welcome. All right. Holy majoli. This took a lot more out of me than I thought it would today. Let's see if anybody else wants anything before I sign off. Cheryl says, see you later, alligators. I gotta give it how she gives it. That's how she said it. She's like, see you later, alligators. She's like, I could say bitches. I feel like she says that a lot. Okay, bitches. Oh, I wish I could have been more like her. She's amazing. I gotta give it how she gives it. I can't do it any other way. Okay. I'm out. She's hardcore. Like I think sometimes she was like a gangster. Straight up gangster. Oh, you're so much love. You're so welcome. No worries there. All right, you guys. For those of you that are my patrons, let me know. Like, I was going to do a relationship workshop on how to do relationship healings. Let me know if there's anything that you're really wanting to learn about, if it's not that, before I set that in stone. Then I can kind of walk just through a little bit how to do one slightly. But let me know, because that was the plan. We were going to do a workshop on relationship healings, but not just giving you them, teaching you kind of how to do them, but in a new way, right? Not such that limited way like I was just talking about. Okay, so that's what's up. And don't forget to go on that one past video and keep commenting that answer. If any of you want to enter into that free healing section with me, I'm still letting that go. I'm not going to pick the winner for a while, and I will let you know when I do. It'll be a week or so. So everybody has a time still to get in on some free action of the free healing if they wish to do so. That's all you got to do is comment the answer to the underwater pyramid that I activated under that video. And all of the ones that get it correct, I will pick at least one. If there's tons of them that answer, I'll pick 2, maybe 3 people as a winner. Okay, so anybody who's interested in a free 30-minute, that's your chance to do so. All right, you guys, on that note, I think I'm going to sign out for today. So much love to all of you. I'm going to go cleanse this sweaty stuff up now. She just says she would love to know about relationship healing. Perfect. Okay, good. I was kind of thinking, so usually Spirit puts through what we need. But I'd love the feedback. So yay, we've got 1 going for that as well. Same with just sent wanted to know 2, so that's 2. Sweet. All right. So far as I see, we're right on track. And it's leaning towards being that. Okay. Now, all y'all get to see me make a fool of myself on life. I love it. I realize how much I let myself be vulnerable, and I look like shiitake mushrooms. So on that note, peace out. See you later. Bye.